are shining all day, sand between my toes, waves crashing on the bay. Feel that warm breeze blow, no worries on my mind, just leave stress behind. Palm trees in the line, find that peace I find. Vacation time, I'm feeling so fine, living in the moment, sipping on sunshine. Music in the air, laughter everywhere, dancing without a care, soaking up the flare. Midnight bonfire light, stars are shining bright, everything feels right in this paradise night. Vacation time, I'm feeling so fine, living in the moment, sipping on sunshine. Music in the air, laughter everywhere, dancing without a care, soaking up the flare. Midnight bonfire light, stars are shining bright, everything feels right in this paradise night. Vacation time, I'm feeling so fine, living in the moment, sipping on sunshine.
Hey guys, welcome in
Happy Sunday!
Sunday night with the KAM Fam, and we actually have
Part
part of the KAM. So the fam is here, we are here, we're glad you are here, and whether you are live with us or
on Team Replay.
Team Replay, we appreciate having you here. We got an exciting topic tonight, but before we get into the topic, you don't think it's exciting?
I'm still waiting for you to finish. We're gonna make it exciting.
We're going to make it exciting. If you get it, you might not be so excited.
This is true.
So we're going to help you stay excited on your next cruise so you're not down in the dumps.
Literally.
All right. So how was this past week since we did not have any softball, right?
Technically.
Well, technically we've started the next season now. So
With just evaluation tryouts.
yes, so no practice or games for another week or two, hopefully. But we're back in the swing again. So that is, of course, where you will find us most nights. So that's why we're Team Replay on a lot of y'all's videos, because between all their schedules, we can't keep up and get into all the live ones unless it's on a Friday or Saturday night. That's typically and Sunday night.
Right. Wednesday is usually our catch-up night.
Wednesday we catch up, yes. So, but anything else you want to add before we start seeing who's all here in the chat? Or
McKenna, how's your week?
My week was good. It was chill. We have to go back to school this week. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. We got our schedules and everything. So, yeah.
You got to walk the halls.
Got some new spirit gear. Yeah.
some new spirit gear. So yes, so more
Money.
More clothes. I mean, what else could you ask for?
Less casino budget and more
Oh,
money with that. But hey, it is what it is.
We do have exciting news if and when Kevlin comes in. So
Oh.
remind me.
Apparently, I don't know what the news is, or maybe I do know what the news is, but
You know what the news is.
I probably know what it is, but I'm not going to say anything, guys. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get in trouble for spoiling what is the real news, even though I don't even know what the news is for sure.
We'll find out.
All right, so are you ready to see who's all here tonight before we get started?
Let's do it. Who's first? Winner.
First up in the chat is
Whoop whoop.
everyone's
J.
fan favorite, Scotty J Travel. So welcome in, Scotty J. Glad to have you here. He was in about 30 minutes early. So I don't know if he's still in. Who knows? He might be
Team replay.
team replay. He might have popped in. He might be working. He might be listening. But he was here. That's all that matters. And of course, we have Matt Jones in the house. So Matt, I don't know if you know the answer to this. You should. How many days till we cruise together? Because that is our next cruise. So Taryn, do you know the answer?
I don't know that I know the answer. I'm going to take a wild guess and say 58.
58. You are going to be late for the ship.
Oh, good. Less than 58.
So we will be cruising in 56 days.
Oh, yes.
And Matt Jones is going to be on that cruise as well. So we're excited to cruise with them because it's going to bring plenty of laughter. Matt started it already with the theme for tonight because tonight's theme is seasick. So here's your first joke, guys. Swallow that water before you see this.
Where does the sick boat go? The dock.
The dock. So that's where the sick boat's going. So thank you, Matt, for that joke and glad to have you in here. So Embarkation Nation in the house, welcome in. So if I know correctly, the surprise may be the same. They have the same thing happening this week. But I don't know. There's two surprises that could deal with Kevlin.
Oh,
So I don't know which one it is.
we might both be surprised.
We might be. But yes.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say it because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble, guys. So hopefully Kevlin shows up at some point. All right. So next up in the chat is Mike and Rihanna saying, "What's up, KAM Fam?" So, hey, glad to have you here. Glad to hear Rihanna is feeling better. Was in your guys' live this afternoon, and that's a scary story. So I hope you are on the mend and everything works out well and stay strong. Yeah, so they're saying don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. So yes, yes, yes. Hey, Liz and Chris, if you're there, what up, KAM Fam? Glad to have you guys here.
Happy Sunday.
Yes, welcome in, Travel with
Hey,
Josie
Josiane.
and of course, Funko Scott.
Hi.
I'm not sure why he
Yes.
couple close letters there, and he corrected it. So yes, KAM
Oh.
Fam. He's saying hi to
Hi.
McKenna. So people are saying hi to each other, and of course they're coming over from that turd
Third raid.
raid. We have Ron in the house, so welcome in.
Hey.
Glad to have you here, Ron. People are saying hi, hi, hi. Linda in the house, welcome in, Linda. Glad to have you here. So yes, it is bone and butt time, and that'll be one thing to help you out so you don't get sick on a cruise. Bone in pork butt. If you have not had the bone in pork butt on a cruise, you're missing out. So yes, Scott, that is one way to prevent seasickness is have that bone in pork butt on a cruise ship. So Danny Dizzle is in the house. Welcome in, Danny. Welcome in. All right, so Matt is rattling them off. So we're going to get one more Matt Jones joke, and then we're going to see who else is here.
What is the German word for bra? Keep them from flipping.
I don't know what's more funny, Matt Jones jokes or you trying to read them. Oh, my goodness. So people are saying hi, hi, hi. Hey, so cruising scene, welcome. Glad to have you here. All right, people are still saying hi, hi to everybody. Scotty J is here indeed. So that is good. So pull up a chair, relax, and we're going to have a good time to wrap up your Sunday evening, wrap up your weekend. And the sad thing is tomorrow most of us go to work. But hey, we don't want to worry about that right now. So saying hi, hi, hi.
You gotta work to cruise, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I mean, if you want to cruise, you got to make some money. So it is what it is, and that's how it goes. All right, so let's see. We have Zach Coca Culture in. Hey, 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 happy to be here. My favorite people. Happy to see you as well. Coming over from that Nerd Herd Raid. And Zach and Ty were sporting some awesome shirts tonight.
Yeah.
They got themselves some KAM Fam shirts. And word is the neon shirt is
Neon.
see in the dark neon. So you ain't ever going to lose that child anymore. That's one you need for the cruise. So you'll be able to see him when he's running across Lido with Ainsley. And it's almost 1 o'clock and they're about to get in trouble. So people are saying, hi, hi, hi. We got Kimberly Lavelle in the house. Welcome.
Hey.
So yeah, she's doing that. CCA, SLJ, Nerd Herd Raid, and now to the
afternoon. I love it.
I'm telling you guys, your whole entire Sunday evening is planned. So order pizza, grab a drink, sit on the couch.
No more pizza.
Yeah, no more pizza, guys. We Domino's out. We had a party for softball. We had extra pizza.
Extra.
Extra.
What are you talking about extra?
Well, let's just say we passed out, 4 pizzas to some friends, and we still had 4 or 5 pizzas at our house. So I don't.
That's a
And
lot of
the
pizza.
bad thing is, none of those were the KAM Fam special pizza.
No.
Because we had to go with normal pizza for the party.
That's a lot of pizza. And I'm like, pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch. I couldn't do pizza for dinner.
Yes. Hey, welcome in to Juma Brown. Glad to have you here. So Liz is giving that hey to all. Love this community. Yes, we love every single person. Everybody supports each other and is always just watching each other. So it'd be cool if we could all just go hang out. But we all live far away. So the only place we can do that is on a cruise ship. So yes. So let's see. Scotty J says bone in butt. Yes, yes, yes. Scotty J, are you in Freeport? Or you're just
Throwing out ports.
Yeah, you're just throwing out wherever you can be. Mandy Smith, welcome in, welcome in. And of course, Ascalon coming in right on time. You never know what's going to happen. So that is not part of the topic yet. We're getting into it. We got to throw up some of those chats like you were mentioning, you guys' Nerd Herd thing. Try to keep with the flow. So we are talking about seasick.
Nothing to do with bras, but
I mean, it could. You want to make sure everything is staying balanced. We're going to say that. You want to keep your balance so you do not get seasick on a cruise. So people are saying hi. Scotty J's asking, Danny, are you following me? There's a lot of people who are just following each other around. Let's see. We said hi to Ron. Yes. I don't know. Ron, if we did not say hi again. Trying to get caught back up. That is the question. Freeport. I don't know what that means.
What's the answer?
Scotty J, I don't know what that means. So Matt Jones, 56 days. What do sailors use to blow their nose?
I already cheated and looked. So.
You already cheated and looked, and so the rest of you. They use anchor
cheers.
cheers. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
All right. So McKenna, Scott's got a question.
I haven't played softball in
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. So no, not yet.
No, so
And instead of going to tryouts on Saturday, she went to walk the halls at her school.
Yeah, I went to my school, so
So no,
yeah.
but it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
So Scott is asking, what's for dinner? So dinner tonight was.
I haven't eaten.
Well,
You haven't ate yet?
No.
that's your own fault.
Yeah.
Because we told y'all it was leftovers. There's
Right. And they've
various
been eating
things.
pizza all day.
Yeah.
Evelyn had enchiladas, rice and beans.
I had some leftover camarones especial, which is delicious on a tortilla. So some shrimp, rice, and sauce with peppers and onions in it. Can't go wrong with that.
I had spaghetti. We're trying to clean out the fridge because we have so much stuff in there. And I have lots of things to cook this week. So I want to make sure there's room for all that.
Okay, so Zach, isn't this where Freeport became a thing? Scotty J, nobody understands you. Can we call Sherilyn so Cheryl knows what Scotty J is trying to say here? So Zach said, I don't remember. Somebody said Freeport is butt cheek somewhere. I don't remember if it was in Canada.
Not that I recall.
Nah, I don't know. So the bone in pork butt comes from Alive, and then it comes from Match Game, and I don't know anything about Freeport. So Zach said, I've got some KAM Fam special leftover. So yes, Zach tried the KAM Fam special, but I'm really
Without
disappointed.
mushrooms,
Yeah, I couldn't do the
which is
mushroom.
fine.
But a little bit disappointed that no one else in the Coker Culture family tried the pizza. Jess, I thought you would at least try a piece. And Ty, if you're listening to this, boy, when we get on the cruise and I say try something, you better try it. None of this, I'm going to pass on this because I don't know if I like it. So Mike Marina says no donkey sauce tonight. No donkey sauce. We had donkey sauce in our Cooking with the KAM Fam video. That's Friday with that. Shout out to Mike Marina for finding that in the store. So burgers and tots is what it was. So Scotty J says Zach understands. Hey, that's all that matters. As long as Zach gets it.
Someone understands.
Matt Jones, y'all must have already had dinner. McKenna, you dropped some on your shirt at the top. Oh,
Really? Because she's like, I just put the shirt on.
Right, she put it on right before the show. So
She wanted
to match me because this is one of our Cruise Squad shirts because we get matching shirts all the time. Let's see. So Zach says Ty heard loud and clear. He goes,
You better watch out. He's gonna get you.
hey, there's still some pizza in the fridge. You can go grab a slice and redeem yourself right now. And then I want to hear how it is.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same.
True. It's not as
Not
good
quite the
cold,
same.
but it's pretty good. Where's Ainsley and Kevin? So they are hopefully
I know,
watching
quiet.
TV. Otherwise, they're destroying the upstairs. We're hoping for
It'll be clean tomorrow.
the first one. So smart girl. Didn't get McKenna. Good try.
Not this go around.
All right, so we're at the bottom of the chat. We're going to start talking about tonight's topic. And I guess with that, and I did this poor planning, I probably should have put in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and make a poll in there if you want to start it off. Have you ever been seasick on a cruise ship? So if you want to go ahead and start, do you want to talk about what we do? What do we bring? Or have we ever been?
First things first.
Sorry,
always
double echo.
You always prepare for the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, we bring a lot of medicine.
Yes, we prepare for everything. So we're like, oh, here's this medicine for seasick. Here's this medicine. Here's this, because we want to make sure that we are prepared so that if someone were to get sick, we can get them back on the mend as soon as possible to not ruin the whole vacation.
Wow.
Yes. So we do take the precautions with that because one, we bring medicine.
Lots of it.
And lots of, well, so we bring kid medicine, we bring adult medicine. And the reason for that is on the cruise, it's super expensive.
True.
So the one time we were on a cruise and I went down to guest services, I wasn't dealing anything with the motion or anything. And the guy was asking, where do I get the pills? And literally they're little tiny pills, the Dramamine, is that what it's called? That we get. They were selling them at the guest services, front desk. Thank you. Words are hard. Front desk for 2 pills, it was like $6. And they said, take both of them and it'll last for 4 hours to prevent or to help with the motion sickness. So if you're rocking for 5 days straight or something, hopefully you're not rocking that long, but you're rocking 24 hours, it's a long time. So yes. So we bring that. Now, McKenna, have you ever had to take medicine on a cruise?
Yeah, I took it once. I think it was this time that we were going after a hurricane because there was, if y'all haven't seen the videos, go check them out. But because one day it was really rocky, so we all did, they just made us. They were like, just go take this medicine. Like, I don't care, just take it because they didn't want to see us.
Right. Because we got up and we were like, woo!
Yes.
We can feel it. And we're like, we're just going to lay down and hope this passes because it was definitely a rough patch.
Yeah, so I think we've taken medicine twice on a cruise. Maybe one. So we had
Everyone takes it more.
what? Kevlin doesn't take the medicine. Kevlin goes to our other thing, which what we do to prevent seasickness, which is she brings the wristbands. So the ones that have little pressure points. Now, I don't know if they really work or not,
But they're bracelets.
but they're bracelets and she likes to wear them and she thinks they're great. So that's definitely something we bring. We have that. We did get also like, they're like little dissolvable seasickness medicine. So instead of the pills, because somebody can't do pills, so it melts on your tongue. That was an option we had. Is there anything else that we bring specifically medicine-wise?
I wouldn't say for seasickness, but one thing we asked the girls to start doing is taking a bunch of, I don't know if you want to say probiotics, but a bunch of vitamins to kickstart before we get on a ship, because we understand there's a lot more germs that will pop up, and we definitely don't want them sick on the ship.
Right, yeah, and that's sick, but not
Right, not seasick, but that would be something we do to prepare before we go.
Or we had, when we went on the cruise in February, a lot of kids were getting sick at my school, and I ended up getting sick before going on the ship. So I had to take medicine and then bring it on. And so we just decided to take the prebiotics that were, so it kills all the.
Right, just some additional emergency, anything like that to get boost their vitamin C and stuff. But the biggest way to know if seasickness hits is, where do you find it the most? Where does someone always get sick on our ships? In our family, if we're feeling it, you know, at breakfast.
Oh, yes. At breakfast. I didn't know where you were going with this. So yes, breakfast seems to be where you're going to feel seasick. And part of that has to do with, we are fortunate enough, we always get great seating when we go to the main dining room for sea day brunch. So we're right by a window. So you see it, you feel it. It's something about being in the back of the ship as well. I feel like you can feel it rocking even more. So you're going to know right away what's going on. So here, let me get caught up a little bit in the chat, and then we'll continue on with that thought of locations of the ship where you need to be so you're not seasick. All right, so let's see. Uh-oh, Zach maybe had to step away. Dad, can you get me a slide switch in? Hey, smart kid. Hey, welcome in, Eddie. Glad to have you here. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, we got a supervisor in the house tonight. And so she said she wants to be here.
So I said she had to sit down this time. So
right. Just
and speaking of supervisors.
Right, we're going to bring in multiple ones at one time. So hold on. One job. Watch your sister. And you see we have 2 out of the 3 KAM Fam kids. Guess which one's missing? The youngest one.
What is she doing?
Watching TV.
How about you go get Kevin and bring her down, and then you can talk.
Thank you.
All right, so Matt says Ashley's been halfway seasick one time over 4 cruises for half a day. I'm extremely sick after we get off every cruise.
We have definitely had some, and I wouldn't say sick, like,
but I feel them.
But you can feel your body is still swaying. But I like that feel. I'm like, oh, feels like I'm still kind of on the ship.
Yes, we've never been knocked out for the count. Kevin was sick for one morning, but part of it is we gave her medicine, and we think that may have caused her to feel more sick than had she just wrote it out. And
she's like, I'm never taking that medicine again.
Yes. So Ron says, I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's why we bring so many things, and some people are like, that's a lot of extra stuff to bring. We drive to the port. So we're not paying the luggage airline fees. It's nothing off us to load up a suitcase with some of that stuff, and it's there. If we need it, we need it. If we don't, we don't have to worry about it.
Hey, you.
Mommy, you wait a minute.
Come here.
All right, so come over here, Kevin, because Kevin has an announcement to tell you guys.
What are your legs doing?
And we're going to see if I'm correct on this. So come on up. Let's go. Ugh. All right. Mom said you got something to tell him.
What are you going to tell him?
I got a loose tooth.
You got a loose tooth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smile big. See that big gap on the bottom? That's where the loose tooth is.
So
Mommy, my teeth clean.
Yes, your teeth are clean.
it is going to be a big week for Kevin.
Her first loose tooth, and it is very wiggly.
Kindergarten.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Yes, Captain,
And it's
Captain Obvious for pointing that one out when we're going to lead into it, but yes.
But first,
Some of my friends have loose tooths already.
yeah.
Yes.
So
So
first, this tooth will fall out probably before
don't touch stuff.
kindergarten starts. But then kindergarten starts on what day? Wednesday.
We got 2 more days at home
Mommy, why did you eat a Lunchable?
because Mommy had a Lunchable in addition to some leftovers.
Yep. I was so
Why are you
hungry.
telling everybody Mommy's business?
She's mad I didn't share.
So yeah, so Embarkation Nation, they have a child that's going to kindergarten just like Evelyn.
Ooh. Do
So-
they have a loose tooth too?
I don't know if they have a loose tooth or not. All right, so Ainsley, do you have something you want to share with them before we get back to the topic and the chat?
No.
So now that everybody's here, if y'all are just going to stand here, it looks weird. So we're going to try to keep moving with stuff.
Very nice.
Well, sorry, they just like to sit and pose. All right.
Some fun poses then.
So Kevin, give them some weird faces. So here, let's tease Funkle Scott. We're gonna give 30 seconds of candid Kevin.
That's a lot.
All right, Kevin, you got 30 seconds. Open mic. What are we doing? Yeah.
There's nothing there. There's a car.
Yes, it's somebody's at the neighbor's house. Y'all are worried about that.
No, it's Amazon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Amazon's delivering a package at our house, guys.
I'll go get it.
No, it's
Just
fine.
chill. All right,
Are
let
you
Kevin
going to tell them a story?
tell a story.
Once there was a bird that was walking in a tree.
Okay.
Then it fell down and watched TV.
Oh, your story even rhymes.
Okay. Then what?
Then it met a duck, but it didn't even have a water
I
bottle.
was like, careful with this rhyming here.
Right.
Then the little birdie and duck fly up in the sky and crash into the water.
Wow.
Is there-
Speaking of birds, do you know of any birds? Did you see any birds this week?
Yeah,
Where?
I don't, inside our backyard.
Yeah. So we had some birds that must have fell out of the nest.
We got a pet bird.
We had
We don't have
Two
pet
big
birds.
and their mom
Stop
sometimes.
bouncing. The good news is though, Scout did not try to eat them.
Yes, she did. When I picked her up, she tried to eat them.
She just likes to get close and watch them.
Yeah, she wants to be their friends, but she doesn't realize that a
They're
little baby bird and a 100-pound dog, they're not meant to be friends. All right, are you done?
No, I want to be my mom.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so hold on. Ooh,
get back on track.
right. See, we're going to try to get back on track. Kids is what throw the show off track. All right, so Mike and Ryan, I'm going to come back to this question, but I'm going to go back down and come back up because this is going to be the next thing we're going to go into. But my guess is there is some randomness that came out of
Go
Kevin.
up to pizza.
Sorry, where pizza?
Zach.
We have ice cream.
No, right now, baby.
I mean, later.
All right, so Ty just tried it. He loved it.
Now imagine if you would have ate it fresh.
My guess is he is just making that up so he thinks I'll be happy. I want the truth, Ty, and nothing but the truth. All right, so people are saying hi. Taryn, I don't know if you want me to see this. Says it anyway. Or you don't want me to say this. Says it anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
What did you say?
This is the problem. I'm so far behind because of them.
You don't. Okay.
Yes. All right, so let me get caught up. Mandy says she put in the wrong answer, so it's inaccurate. Mandy, really? All right, I'm going to change the percentages. Don't worry. All right, so let me see. Let me try to get some Kevlin. So Scott says, OMG, the whole KAM Fam. Yes. Hi, girls. work stinks. Hey, we're just glad that you're able to tune in with work. Let's see. Matt Jones says, "Oh no way! I'm best friends with the Tooth Fairy. Because of inflation, I hear the Tooth Fairy leaves at least 20."
So,
Well, you know what? We're gonna hold on to that tooth for about 56 days and bring that thing on the cruise, and we're gonna see if we can find the Tooth Fairy on the Carnival Liberty. So no Parmesan in the KAM Fam, yes. All right, at least $20, yes. All right, I'm pulling a KAM Fam tonight. I'm in the car, but I'm listening to the stream instead of streaming. Hey,
Awesome.
we listen
Thank
to a lot
you.
of stuff, so thank you, Ascalon, for listening as you go. Only everywhere else, Scott. Yes, with the bone dropping in there. So using one of those members only emojis. So thank you, Coca Culture, for being a member. And I guess we sprung right over that. We're going to talk about it at the beginning. So thank you to all of our members. And be on the lookout because we are going to be posting the date of the members only live. And that members only live, in case you are new or do not know, because we haven't told anybody except last week, it's going to be game night against the girls. One of you or all of you are going to be competing, and someone's going home with a prize, and it's not going to be them. I'm telling you that right now. It's somebody who is a member. They are going to get a prize. Let's see. I don't know what you're laughing at, so I was going to... Exactly, Zach, especially Coca Culture. Let's see. I'm hoping they hold on to that cash for them and Uncle Matt, Aunt Ashley, and go to Cherry on Top together. That'll lead to more teeth falling out.
That's why she keeps asking, but they're clean, but I brushed them.
Hey, welcome in, Brandon. Glad to have
Hey,
you here.
Brandon,
Glad to have
welcome.
We got Cruising Chris in
Hey,
here.
welcome
So
back,
happy
Chris.
Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let's see. And it ate Daddy. My favorite Kevin stories are when Mitch gets eaten by various things. I stayed alive tonight, so that was a great story.
She was not prepared.
Yeah, so yes, sir, Matt Jones. Hey, Marjorie, welcome in, and thank you for that from the Tooth
From
Fairy.
the Tooth Fairy.
So here,
That
let me
was
go
super
ahead,
sweet.
and I need to find.
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So yes, thank you very much, and that will go into the candy fund for the October Cruise Cherry on Top. So Zach saying, y'all be sure to hit that like button. Yes, thank you for that. I'm with her. I legit petted a raccoon. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to go to this one, and then we're going to go back up. He ate every bit, made me go to take it out of my lunch for the fall. Hey,
Oh, sorry.
now, can we peer pressure Jess into also trying a slice? I mean, since your lunch is gone, you might as well share with the rest of the fam at this point. All right, so let me go back up here because we're going to talk about the question that Mike and Rihanna had whenever I can find it. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta. So, where do you guys book your cabin on the ship? Aft, front, or middle of the ship?
Does it make a difference?
Does that matter if you're going to be seasick or not? So, this is leading us into the next point. We talked about what we bring. So, dear, where do we book our cabins typically? Or where would you prefer?
Where would I prefer?
Well, we have kids, so we know we're not going to those.
Oh, okay. In the front.
Yes.
Oh, I was like,
I got it wrong.
How did you get it wrong? You're on the cruise.
Yeah, but usually, okay, one ship, we did a difference.
So,
front and middle.
so
front?
front, and then when we've had a deluxe ocean view, those are only towards the back on the breeze.
Yeah,
So that's typically where we're at for those. We feel the front is the best for us. We also get a lower deck. So one thing is, now we're fine with interior porthole ocean view. Our balcony is great, yes. Do we need to pay the extra money for the balcony?
Not if we want to go on another one that year.
Right. So we save money, but also the higher up you get, the more you feel the ship move. Because you guys have to understand, the ship is swaying. So the top part's moving farther. See how my hands are? I'm actually able to do this. It's like going backwards on the screen.
Well, I mean, no one else would have known that.
Okay.
Yes, that was a very good visual.
But you
yes.
can sit on the window to see the whole entire
Right.
back going
So
up and
so
down.
when it's rocking, we had one where when we were on Hurricane Milton, we were cruising. We were literally sitting on Lido, and we did not get sick at all. But while we were sitting, you could watch the bar,
The horizon.
the
Yeah.
horizon change probably 15
It
feet.
was scary.
Like it was crazy. Like we literally were like looking up, and then we're looking straight at the water. And it was
interesting.
it was definitely a lot.
Never again.
That was
You
so
might have
Oh,
a choice.
It was not a big deal.
I don't like
All right, so Matt says, no, I'm not talking about swaying. I'm puking, sleeping. Oh, man. That is horrible. Yeah,
I've
no, we
never-
don't.
never
we just
had
We just have the swaying. We're
that.
like,
I'm sure you didn't drink too much.
yeah, there's another reason for that. Don't drink on that last night too hard.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
see.
sorry you had to experience that. Luckily, we have not. Knock on wood.
Yeah, we've
Had
never
that happen.
had that one happen. But I feel like if you are looking where you're afraid you're gonna be seasick, I would recommend either the middle or the front and get yourself deck 1, deck 2, because you don't feel it as much. The other thing is some people complain that they don't want an interior room. If you're in an interior room, you don't see the water. The other
Right,
thing
that is
is-
one drawback of a balcony. Is
Right.
because if you want to sit out there and you don't like the swing, you're definitely going to see it.
Yeah. So it's one of those where we feel being lower is better. The other thing is some people are really worried about being seasick. If you're someone who's went out on a boat, and I'm talking like a fishing boat in the lake, something like that, and you're like, oh man, I really feel it in there. This is way different. Because we're
Way
talking, I mean,
different.
you do not feel what you feel when you hit wave. Like you're hitting humongous, it's got to be big waves for you to feel rocking, rocking, rocking. The other thing is, though, like it's the best sleep you'll ever have. With the ship rocking,
It's true.
now, hopefully you don't get seasick in the process of rocking, but it is that way. All right, so hold on. Let me see. So, Aunt actually just said if you'll show her the tooth hole, she'll get her some goodies from the candy store.
The tooth hole. I love it. She's worried that there might not be a big tooth under there. And I'm like, it will be okay. You will have another tooth growing. What if I don't? I'm like, well, then you are a phenomenon.
So Danny says, congratulations to Kevin for her first loose tooth. Yes. So
Yes, she didn't even know it. And she was eating pizza on Friday. And I was like, what? Like she was having a hard time biting down. And I'm like, what is wrong with your tooth? There's that big. And I was like, you have a very loose tooth. She had no idea.
So yes, Embarkation Nation says first tooth, loose tooth is so special. Yes.
And that's
it
our first
is.
last.
Yeah, it's our first last tooth. So Matt's going to retract. Never mind. Tooth Fairy says the Tooth Fairy is in a recession. Well,
Oh, that's funny.
Jess is currently trying to get him to fall asleep. If she tried it, it'll probably be tomorrow. Hey, I'm going to hold her to that. So Jess, we know what's for lunch for you tomorrow. I always say the lower and middle is the best for seasick people. We always try for middle around 5th or 6th or 7th floor. Yeah, so and I think it's just you don't feel the rocking as much.
Right.
The other thing is don't go and just look out at the water if you're starting to feel not very good. Like you don't want to just make yourself completely sick. There's plenty of spaces where you can be inside.
Right. And go do something.
Go do something. Go play
Go to the casino.
the casino. You don't see the water at all.
You don't even think about it.
And your mind will be off of it. You'll just see spinning reels, and then you win, and you'll forget about being sick at all. Now, the other thing is at the casino, what is something you could get to help you if you are feeling a little seasick?
Margarita. No, I'm just kidding.
That's her suggestion to you guys.
Ginger ale.
Yeah,
7-Up. What's Coke's version?
I don't know. So yeah, that's a good.
Right. I don't
Well,
know.
but is ginger ale, is that a Pepsi product, Coke product?
I don't know.
Are they by themselves? Because,
I would assume they had to have some version of ginger ale for drinks.
well, I would assume they do. Maybe it's Canada Dry. Is
Yeah.
Coke?
Maybe.
I think Coke might be
Which
Canada
is
Dry.
still,
If somebody knows the answer, put it in the chat. Let us know what is Coke's ginger ale, because everything's switching over to Coke, and it's going to happen sooner than later. Chris says, I think it depends if you're prone to seasickness and the size of the ship.
now we've gone on the smaller ships. Like we haven't gone on the big ships and it hasn't seemed to bother us. So I'm like, so the really big ships, would you see them sway more because they're so top?
Well, and I think that's where, I mean, the lower you are, the better you are, because the bigger the ship, the higher it is up, the more you're going to have that rocking side to side. We hear the middle is best for not getting seasick. Yes, so I agree, Matt. Same for us. Rhonda, you're going to buy Kevlin. If we show you the tooth hole, you're going to get her candy at Cherry on the Top. So out of the four of us, I'm the most prone to motion sickness. So I've always worried, but I've never really had an issue because of Dramamine. So yes, I would bring it now. The one thing, did we talk about the patches? And this might
The
be
ones behind the ear?
yes. So we do not do the patches behind the ear. I know some people,
Lots of people.
lots of people use the patches, but I've also heard stories where if you've never had one of those patches, you need to be careful because it can kind of mess with you and stuff like that. If you're a
And
patch,
they are prescribed, right?
yeah. Well, I
Where
think
they
they're
have the ones that are
prescribed.
prescribed.
Yes.
You can get some off Amazon.
So we're not patch people. We do the bracelets. We do the Dramamine. We just hope we don't ever need it.
Just try to get non-drowsy.
Yes, because otherwise you're gonna be sleeping the whole
We
time.
will take another nap.
So yes. So Mike and Rihanna asked, have you ever cruised during a hurricane? So yes, we were on in October
The breeze?
the breeze. That was that last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last October we were on. So you can check out our videos on that. We were literally 100 miles behind the hurricane. So as the hurricane was racing towards Florida, we were following it and we were trying to find a port to go to. So one port got canceled. We ended up cruising around. We ended up in Cozumel for one day, and it was crazy because there was literally like every ship under the earth that was out at sea
No other.
went there because that was the only place that was opened up. Everybody else was shut down.
But I enjoyed it. It was extra sea days.
Yeah, I mean,
it was hard not to be like, oh, what's going on? What happened? Where's it at?
right. So we were definitely worried for people.
Yeah.
It was just
Made the most of
we
it.
made the most of it. We got a special lunch menu that they didn't normally do on the cruise.
That was so good.
Yeah, so we did a whole video on that. So
Yeah, they had some good things at lunch.
Jesse,
Well, no, she's not bougie.
she
that
just
is
wants
not-
she just wants
I
the
would
real
want to try it fresh the first time too. Be like, no, I don't want day old pizza or 2 day old. Like, I want the real thing to try it for the first time to get the
Yes.
true opinion. I wouldn't say that's bougie, Jess. You're a guy.
Yeah, it is that type of deal with type of deal. And if you have not already, Nightbot said, drop in hashtag KAM Fam to share your link because we are all about checking out each other. All right, so Embarkation A says, Chloe hasn't had any loose teeth yet. I love that y'all have a little cruise close to our little age. Yes.
I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for loose teeth yet. Thought we'd have more time.
Yeah. And she was just like the other day, what, she said something about it or?
No, Friday was the first time I had to tell her, but she did let me try to pull it out this morning, but I didn't want the first one to be too painful. So I was like, it's not quite ready yet.
Yes.
So we'll see. I go, just play with it with your tongue.
So Cruising Chris says, my son is a little prone to seasickness, wife and I are not. So yeah, and I feel like the kids are something where
They're still getting used to
they
it.
get used to it and they bounce back fairly quick. Like they're not super down for the count. But hey, it also means sometimes it's nap time. And that's something Taryn loves on a cruise.
This is true.
So Zach asked, what 2 movie universes would you combine? I don't even know. It's a good question.
Can't help you there. He only asked you.
I know, yes.
I don't know enough about movie universes.
Right, and I don't watch enough movies. I barely have time to watch TV. Outside of YouTube, I think I see maybe 2 shows a year.
And I can only tell you Hallmark, and they're all very similar. So I don't know that would be helpful.
So Chris is saying ginger ale. Rotten your what? All right, so everybody, in case you say they said green apples also. Yes, I do believe, and it has to be a green apple. I don't know what it is for sure.
But you have to eat the skin of the apple because Kevin won't eat the skin of apples.
Right.
So
It might just be the inside, whatever that acidic is.
Gotcha.
So Linda is saying Seagram's.
Okay.
Is that the name? Okay.
Brand.
All right. So yes, Zach says Seagram's is Coca-Cola's brand of ginger ale.
You could say ginger ale.
Oh, Pepsi is Schweppes. So I guess they call it ginger ale either way,
Yes, that's just the
but
brand.
it's Seagram's or Schweppes.
But I do like Canada Dry.
Yeah, Canada Dry is probably the best.
Maybe that's a Midwestern thing.
Maybe. Hey, Vicky from Food Vacation. Welcome, man.
in.
All right, so Aslan is saying that's interesting. That lower is better. Again, I'm learning so many tricks from you. So yes.
So next October is looking better and better.
You mean November?
November, sorry.
Yes, next November. We don't know about next October yet.
It'll be at some point, hopefully. Our calendars line up.
Right. But Zach said next November, Ascalon. So yes, hey, Ascalon, let us know when you are ready to book, and we'll help you walk you through the steps and get you all situated. So Eddie is saying middle lower is the best for the not rocking. We go for lower inside cabin in the middle. If not, then the aft and always accessible. Front, you will feel it more. See, and we don't
I've
feel it
never
in
had
the
a
front.
problem.
But I do understand why the middle would be the best. The one thing, and you got to be careful with, is in the back, is you're going to hear more noises. So you're going to hear from the motor, depending on your location, might be the galley and all that stuff. A lot of things go into play when we choose a room, not just what
Right.
it's
Elevator location,
yes,
theater,
Oh yeah.
all those noises.
yes. All right, so let me see. Who else do we have? That October was skating last year. I was even between those 2 hurricanes in Florida. My friend's son got married that Saturday in between the couple of days before the second storm hit.
Oh,
Yes, it was like
Yeah.
bang, bang.
yeah. We weren't even sure if we'd be able to go on, like if they would let
Right,
it sail. So we
Because
were really
originally
waiting.
it was looking like it was going to come towards Texas, and then that thing turned like crazy.
That is just one of the risks of hurricane season.
Yes. So Chris is saying the big ships have better stabilizers. The smaller ships rock a little more. We carry the medicine wristbands, and the doctor prescribes Zofran. The wife and I have never used it. Yeah. So and again, it's one of those things. It's better to have it
Right.
and not need it. Let's see. So Athlon is with Kevlin. Hates the skin on apples.
Yes, she will not. And she'll be like, and usually it's in the car if she's eating, and she's like, "Can you take this off?" So I literally have to bite the outside off to give it to her. And I'm like, "Well, that was delicious. Thanks for sharing."
Right. So Linda's saying it's the pectin under the skin that calms the stomach, and it also
Oh.
works for an upset stomach. So there you go, guys. Green apples. And I'm pretty sure you can get those on the cruise up at the buffet.
They don't have as many as
I guess
Because everyone's storing them.
it just depends. Everybody is hoarding the green apples.
Because they only have
So stop hoarding the green apples. Otherwise, we're going to have signs up and say one green apple per person. Then it'll be 1 apple per family because you guys are trying to take all these apples. All right, when the seas are rough, I make sure I eat, stay hydrated, and have as much fun as I can. I keep my mind off the riding ship when I go to my room, turn on the TV to keep my mind off. So yes, I will say too, though, the staying hydrated, I do think you
Yes.
need to make sure you're drinking some water. Like, don't just
Water, Powerade.
right. You want to enjoy, but make sure you're staying hydrated in the process. But yeah, eating as well. I feel like putting something in your stomach helps it out. Now, if you try it once and it doesn't stay down, probably don't do that anymore.
I like Ascalon's.
You like Ascalon's.
Yeah. If Ginger helps, a couple of Moscow mules would.
See?
I mean,
Solution oriented
Yeah.
right there. So
Teachers
Chris
are
says
good.
ginger candy, green apples are both good for natural remedies. So yes, so you might want to get some ginger candies to bring with you. Let's see. So Danny says I'll be in Orlando. 21 praying to hurricanes. Then a lot of people said it should have less chance. Yeah. So usually in October
Should start to die down.
it should start dying down, but we've had some.
You never know.
Let's see. I'll tell you that after all, we heard the chain drop on the escape because we were in the front second row ocean window, but after the third night, silence never heard again.
Huh.
So yeah, I do know some people say like the anchor, you hear that, or you hear it bouncing. Never experienced that.
No, I would say if anything, you would hear something like, but when we're pulling into port.
Right.
Yeah,
But again, you're at the bottom. You're gonna hear that anyway. So
All right. So Linda says ginger snap cookies work well too for upset stomach. So hey, we can eat cookies and Moscow mules, and you don't got to worry about seasickness at all.
we got everyone covered. I love it.
So then I guess the other thing is, if you do get seasick or if it is rocky, what are you going to see around the cruise ship, McKenna, that you don't ever see any other time?
Barf bags next to the elevator.
So yes, they are going to have barf bags out all
Yeah.
over the ship.
Especially if it's known rocky like the October trip. They definitely had them over by guest services by the elevators was a good location. And yeah, we were just sitting there and even our friends like, I might need one.
So
But
that,
sometimes it's
that
just
was this past, Milton was 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure.
No, there's no.
we can look it up.
We can.
Now you made me lose my train of thought.
You're talking about your friend. She almost.
Even your friend.
But sometimes it's just because what you ate in a short period of time, that was too much.
Right.
Like somebody else back here.
I've only thrown up one time on a ship, and it was at night because
She's like, oh, I think I'm seasick. Like, wasn't those 4 burritos you ate?
It was like the last thing. So the blue gun was over like the last time I had barely eaten anything. So I decided to get like a lot of burritos and eat them all.
Yeah, probably not the best choice.
So that's more of a food sick than a seasick because
But she blamed it on,
she
I think
claimed
I'm seasick.
She thought she was seasick, but she was. The other thing is though, if you do get sick, go to your cabin and relax for a while. Like lay down, take a nap. The one time when we weren't feeling it, went laid down, just relaxed a couple hours, took
We
some
were all
medicine,
better.
and we were all good to go.
Mhm.
But you do not want to,
Be out and about because nobody else wants to see that.
yeah.
Just because that will make other people who were feeling fine be like, oh man, I can't watch this. And now they're feeling sick. And
Right. Because I don't know, there's nothing worse to me than smelling
Ew.
puke.
way to get graphic.
So I mean, honestly,
Like smells
so
great.
I don't want to be. If you get sick, take it to your cabin. Don't have everybody else sick in the process. Now I understand it's going to happen, but once you know you're down for the count for a little bit, go calm down and stay there. You don't want to ruin everybody's stuff. All right, so let's see what the chat has to say. So Eddie says, on the Paradise last year, that ship rocked from Tampa to Key West. Best sleep Alice and myself got sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hey, when it's rocking perfect, it is great sleep. And in an interior room, you better set an alarm. You might sleep through half the day.
Yeah, for sure.
So Ron says those bags by the stairs was our clue. We need to make sure we had
And the
both.
bone eye ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're gonna put it out in the head because one, they don't want to clean up after y'all's puke.
Right.
So their goal is to
So my
get
guess
ahead
is
of it.
they've already seen some people.
Right, they've
Like,
seen
no,
it.
we're getting this out.
So Zach says,
Oh. But
went to get the
Waiting to
Blackstone and it wasn't on sale. So hoping for Labor Day sale. So hey, yes, Labor Day. Hopefully you can get a good sale on one. You're gonna enjoy it. And now that you've been watching Cooking with the KAM Fam videos, you got plenty of recipe ideas to go with.
Maybe a tutorial for him.
So Ron said, you will love it, Zach. Yes.
This is true.
So Epsilon says, yeah, when I see someone else puke, that's when I'll, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that smell and seeing it. Oh, man.
Yeah. It's a normal reaction there.
Right. We bought some pork chops. And I was like, man, this would be good on the Black Zone.
Huh. Imagine that.
Oh,
We
we have,
could spot pork chops too.
right? Oh, my goodness. So Epsilon, I'm sorry you're eating dinner. Oh, man.
I didn't say I needed to take that turn.
Sorry. We'll try to keep it back to normal. Bringing it back together. So yes, it went from the turd herd to the puke fam.
Oh, let's not get that name stuck.
Puking makes me gag. Yes, no, none of that. So Danny says eating chips and hearing this puke talk too. Yeah. So we're gonna cut out the puke talk and get back to normal stuff. Hey Keisha, welcome
Hey,
in.
guys.
Glad to have you here.
Happy
So
Sunday.
yes, Steven is popping in to say hi. So seasick. Now, here's another thing that some people will say is when you're in port, you need to get off the ship to balance yourself back out. So do we believe that? Do we not believe it? What do we think?
Like the one time we went on a cruise, it was probably, I don't know, our 10 or 15 year anniversary. So it was just the two of us and had to drive straight back to pick the kids up. And we could feel it, like the swaying the whole way, like the whole 10-hour drive back to go get the kids. But I've never had that again. So I don't know if we did not get off on all the ports that time. And so we didn't have that time, like not seasick wise, but just to equal out our own swaying back and forth.
Right.
Because now we don't notice it. And I don't know if it's because we cruise more often, but I don't know if twice a year is enough to say more often. But that was really the only time that I noticed a big swaying. And now I wish we had that. So I'm like, oh, I like that.
Yeah. So guys, I think the bottom line that we've come up with the solution is cruise more often. It's going to build up your
It's a great suggestion.
immunity to seasickness. So if you don't want to be seasick, cruise more often.
There you go.
That is the solution from the KAM Fam. Is
Please
what
do not take this as medical advice.
we are not medical doctors, but if you want us to go with to oversee this proposal, we'll be more than happy to cruise with you if you pay all of our cruising fares. All right, so let's see. We got a joke from Matt Jones to get things back going.
What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals.
Oh my goodness.
I like it.
Where'd y'all get your pork chops?
Yours will be better because of the plastic. Just the grocery store.
Yeah, straight up Kroger. First time in NASA, I had a big.
Oh.
Whoa, wrong show. That was an hour ago, Nerd Herd. Let's see.
Did that make you seasick?
Right? She says, only once, really bad headache, no nausea, though. I use Vertical Essential Oil.
Oh.
So that is one thing. Some people, the different oils and stuff, they are all for those as well.
Yes, perfect. If that works, that's awesome.
Do y'all get sea legs after getting off a ship? So I guess, I don't know. It just feels like we're moving. I don't know.
That was really, that one experience was the only time that I really recall. But now it's just like, oh, nope, we're just good to go.
Right.
I think my brain's used to the jostling around now.
Right, that it doesn't even matter. So Ron is saying he is understanding. The answer is to cruise
more often.
More often. So yes, check to that. So Ascalon saying, Matt Jones is my spirit animal with these jokes. So yes, we are so excited to cruise with Matt and Ashley. It is going to be hilarious.
Cheeks are gonna hurt.
Right. I mean, we'll probably
Bring the jokes. I love it.
Let's see. So my wife has that swing for a few days after most of the cruise. I think I spend more time at the bar, so don't feel so.
There might be a correlation there.
I will say this: if the ship is swaying, nobody knows whether you've been at the bar too long or not, because everybody's walking the same way. Also,
you can tell when they talk sometimes, though, because they'll just be talking about the most random stuff.
Yes.
Random strangers who
They'll be
just
like, oh, hi.
But I will say
But
few.
we've been walking to our room before, and I'm like, okay, I have not had anything to drink, and we are literally holding the wall because I'm like, oh my goodness. There are definitely sometimes you can feel it more than others.
All right. So
I had baby pigs do that to me in the middle school during ag class. We had to move them from the incubator to the pen with mama was deciding factor not to do FFA anymore.
So Matt says, some of my jokes may be wrong. That being said, I thought I was wrong once, but I was a mistake. So Ascalon says, keep the jokes
Yes, I love it.
coming. And if you have not connected with us on Instagram or Facebook, check us out there as well. So guys, in the poll, have you ever been seasick on a cruise? Mandy's vote was wrong, so I'm gonna have to do some calculations and adjust things. So with Mandy's wrong vote, 38% said yes, they have been seasick.
Okay.
So we're gonna knock that down a little bit. We're gonna say about 35% of you have been seasick on a cruise. So overall, most people don't get sick. Most of the time, you're never gonna notice it at all. But hopefully some of the things we've told you will help you prevent seasickness and bring the medicine with. It's a little tiny tube. Some of y'all complain about bringing stuff.
Put it in your pocket then.
Right.
But I think if we had gotten sick on our first
It would change.
cruise, we would then be like, oh, let me try the prescription.
Right. Sorry. Oops.
Just move the whole table.
Trying to move a little bit.
Try the prescription patch behind our ear, but it's never bothered us. And if we take any medicine, just the 2 over the counter, and we're good for the rest of the cruise. So,
See, and this is how you know that we're meant to be friends.
oh, I'm so jealous.
So how many Christmas trees?
So yeah, how many trees do you have is the real question, because we're gonna end up doing segments on that, and we're gonna have a KAM Fam Christmas light fight YouTube style. So those of you who decorate, be on the lookout when that comes out. We're gonna put out a form to get you entered into the competition, and we might have to make a special award for that.
I love it. Oh, Linda.
Linda already has hers up.
However, go to the next one. She couldn't get the part last year, so she just left it up.
Hey,
I love it.
whatever works.
We
works.
when we were before we had kids, we had one that we would just decorate for each season, like just a small 4-foot one.
Yeah, that's fine. We try to wait till after Halloween, but
We do, but then all bets are off after that.
so yes, McKenna survived the whole hour show. And we're gonna start wrapping things up. I have to get through Halloween first before I get into the Christmas spirit. I need it to be below 100 degrees to get in the Christmas
Oh
spirit.
my gosh, you're never going to be in the Christmas spirit.
It's been coming off the
My parent said it's way too early.
never too early.
2, one is the real tree and one is an Ashley duck tree. We're not even going to tell you how many trees we have right now because we're going to do a
You can tell
whole
right now.
special. That when we get closer to December, guys,
Y'all better get ready.
you don't even know the KAM Fam
You think
until
you
you
know.
see Christmas.
This
KAM
is why
Fam.
we have to start November 1st.
They're gonna think we're crazy.
We left ours up 1 year because of the same thing. Yep, you don't have
Love
to
it.
fight with the lights.
Right?
I don't know about Texas, but it's hot in Alabama until February.
That's what I'm saying. We're not waiting that long.
Right, below 100. That's funny. It'll get below 100 eventually. All right, guys. So a couple things before we wrap up here. So we are coming up this week.
I was like, I don't know what you're going to say.
We have a couple videos that are going to be coming out. So one, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and we tried the endless apps for the table for $9.99. So we are going to show you all about that. So that video is going to come out on Tuesday. And then later on in the week, This is a big one.
We need a drum roll.
Yeah. So we're giving you guys the KAM Fam packing checklist. So it's coming out in a video. You are going to get access to have your own copy so you can pack just like the KAM Fam. And that leads into the next live next weekend. It's all about packing. So we are going to go in depth with the packing checklist. Ascalon, you don't want to miss this one.
Yes.
Because you're going to want to have it so you know what you need to start planning, what you need, and it's customizable for every single family. And of course, Friday is always going to be cooking with the KAM Fam at 5:30. So we got some more great food coming off the Blackstone. Blackstone is going all the way through September because we decided in Texas, summer roll through September.
For sure.
So we're going to keep pumping out the videos for that. But we've had a blast tonight. We hope you have had as well. Like I said, members only live coming out in a couple weeks. So get your game faces ready. But other than that, what?
Nothing. Let's finish the chat.
Okay, so we'll finish up the chat here. Let's see. Oh, I got to go back up a little bit. All right, so let's see. No, I do not want to do that. Ooh. I almost had a disaster. Almost looked like a nerd herd. Christmas of the KAM Fam will be fun to watch. You have no
It's interesting.
We've always looked for ducks for our cruises. The amount that we have been looking for ducks for your kids is crazy. She said, I think y'all are crazy. What is normal? Well, I don't know.
There's no normal. There's no abnormal.
OMG, we're the same people this week. Uh-oh, what happened? We just had the Endless Apps for lunch today, didn't film it, and we never eat there.
Yeah.
We don't ever eat there. We literally went there for that and to film. So we'll be below freezing by middle October, yes. Those of you in the north,
Yeah.
Ascalon says he'll be there ready for it.
All right.
OMG, Chris will be still using AC here in Florida, yes.
For sure.
I still need to hear from you about what we need to experience before the cruise, 56 days. Yes. Low blow. What did I say?
About the nerd.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
See, he
Blame,
doesn't even know. He doesn't
blame
even-
Jason. That's the shirt you guys should get. Hashtag Jason's fault. Or hashtag Tardy with a picture of Jason. That one would say. I didn't say.
You did.
I did. Sorry.
I told him to be nice.
So Ron says, great live, y'all. So, hey, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And we are going to close it out. And we will see you all next week.
Just when we thought the night was over, somebody decided to head to the bar. And they want a drink.
And I want candy. I already got candy.
Oh, and she's getting candy.
I'm gonna eat.
You're gonna eat. It's for your straw. Just a minute.
I need straw.
Hey, what did you order?
What did you say then?
What did you order from him?
No, like a drinky thing.
A Shirley Temple.
Yeah, Shirley Temple.
Do you even know what that is?
I don't even have no idea.
You have no idea.
It's a drink?
It's a drink. He's gonna make it for you.
Wow. How do you make it?
All right, dump it in. Oh, slow down. That's kind of what? Kind of soury.
All right, guys, but this is not the end of the night. Well, for some, it may be the end of the night. Others, the night is young still.
Yeah.
So we'll catch y'all later.
I don't
right, so those of you stuck around, you got
Surprise!
one more to end it.
One only works if it goes away when you throw it away, but comes back to you when you are done using it. An anchor.
Mm.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.